What's up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys back some VGC 2021 action. If you guys were worried about me, I'm fine. I just had to take a week or two off to kind of give my voice a chance to rest. That kind of also helped with the coughing and everything, so I'm not coughing as roughly as of now. Speaking of, though, I am back, and we're still going to be rocking out with our Groudon team, but this team looks a little different. You'd be like, man, what's going on? Why you have that Milotic on this team? And I'll tell you the big reason why. Milotic. Groudon has a big weakness of Intimidate. Milotic gives us a great switch-in to Intimidate. It gives us a great switch into anything that wants to go for like a parting shot or anything that just wants to lower our stats that Groudon is super weak to. Milotic can come in and pretty much say, no, you can't do that to us. And then other than that, Milotic is just a great offensive Pokemon. It's great for typing, pivoting. If you look at our core, we officially now have a fire, water, grass core. Put Milotic onto the team. So to me, overall, this team just looks better, and it plays a lot better. With Milotic, I feel like the team is more balanced. I've tried out different mons. I tried Regilucky out, and that's currently what another PokeTuber is doing with his team. Zach, I just featured him on the channel not too long ago. He is running his version of Groudon, and he's using Regilucky, and I like Regilucky in practice. It's just I'm not feeling like he's adding much to the team other than just a nice little speed control mon. You know, I ran Electro Web, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Protect. I tried screens. He just wasn't for me in my playstyle. He just did not work out the best. I tried. I can't quite remember everything I've tried. I've tried at least one more mon though. At least. I tried to do a Belgium Charizard too, and yeah, that was a big fail. But anyway, if you guys are interested into this team, I am gonna have a light go. If you guys meet the light go, I will have the rental code in the next video. If you guys don't get the light go, we'll just kind of keep going until you guys hit the light go. I'm going to try and make it big. So tell your friends, tell your family, share it on Facebook. I don't mind. But we're going to try and make the light go to be up to 10. You know, if you can get 10 likes on this video, and I mean, I'm going to be giving myself 1 like. So, you know, it is what it is. So, basically, all you guys have to aim for is 9 likes. Come on now. You guys could do it. If you guys can get 9 likes, if we can get 10 likes as a community onto this video, the next video will be me sharing the rental code. If not, we'll just keep going until one video gets 10 likes, and then I'll share that rental code. Anyway, let's get into some battles. Currently 4-0, so that is actually fantastic. According to some of the PokeTubers, I've kind of sneaked around and looked up, and while I was off, you know, I heard everyone's struggling, and then we go 4-0. I was like, really? Okay, I'll take it. But anyway, our first opponent is Loyo. Okay. You're working out with that Thundurus, Groudon, Urshifu, Venusaur, Charizard, and Porygon 2. So close to Fire, Water, Grass core. Well, you know that Urshifu could be water. Is that how we're going to determine his Urshifu is water, and he has a Fire, Water, Grass core. That's what we're doing. We're already determined. But to lead though, he don't have Intimidate, so Milotic's not our best lead. Don't really like to lead Incineroar, so we could go Dragapult, Groudon. Cherrim in the back. Whimsicott doesn't bring much to us, as in we don't gain much having speed control in this game. I think Milotic in the back. If we can deal with the Thunderous early, and this is what our lead's gonna be doing, we're threatening a Thunderous very, very early by leading a Dragapult and Groudon. So yeah, we should be fine there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what he leads. That's honestly the biggest thing. And with this team, like I said, you have to kind of... Well, I ain't said it to you guys. That's Urshifu Dark, by the way. So he doesn't even have a Fire Water Grass Core. We all know he ain't right in the head not having that Fire Water Grass Core, my man. It's not right. But anyway, you kind of, with this team, you need to try and figure out the best leads. I pretty much went and said, okay, we don't need this. We don't need to lead Whimsicott, or we don't even need Whimsicott because speed control is a non-factor against my opponent in this game. Alright, we didn't lead Incineroar or even brought him because we're afraid of the Intimidate proccing that Thunderous. Just little things like that. You just kind of have to learn with this team against opponents and kind of figure out what they want to do. I kind of had a feeling my opponent was going to leave Thunderous. And it's a lot easier to do this in Great Ball and Master Ball tier than it is in Master Ball. Great Ball and Ultra Ball tier than it is into Master Ball tier. Master Ball tier is, you could probably get away with it in the top 10,000 and be alright, but the higher you climb, the closer you get to number, I would say the closer you get to like number, we live on free, the closer you get to the highest rank that you want to get on ladder, you're gonna have to figure out predictions and stuff. Okay, so our weakness policy is proc. Dragapult lived on like free HP, which is very huge. Got that surf chip, so if that happens to be a focus sash, if I can speak, if that happens to be a focus sash on that Thunderous, we procced it. So we should be, this should be a KO. We're plus 2. Look at that, getting a nice KO. Fantastic KO, actually. That's what we're talking about there. Alright, so who do we have in the back? Like, Whimsicott in this situation wouldn't be half bad though, right? You know, you can set up your Prancer Sunny Day. And I get that. But Cherrim's here, and Cherrim's kind of like that go-to Groudon partner. This team is kind of built around Cherrim. I could have definitely switched Cherrim out for Whimsicott in this team preview though, and would have been for sure to get my Sunny Day up here. But think about the benefit I get of having Cherrim on the field once I get Sunny Day up. That's the difference, you know. So we'll get Sunny Day up. I mean, I honestly think of Max Quake. Who's the most threatening one? That would be Urshifu, right? Porygon 2, what's it gonna do? Ice Beam or Trick Room, right? Sure, an Ice Beam would suck if I get frozen, but I think with us setting up the sun, I'm not too worried about us getting frozen. I honestly think having the sun up helps us from not getting frozen. Don't quote me on that though, but you know, it makes sense. That's a good detect. That's probably mean that he's gonna go for Trick Room, but that gives us a free Sunny Day, which basically makes our Groudon a plus free attack. Yeah, our Max Quake is gonna be cut down to half. Doing half, we're still gonna be doing a lot of damage. This could be a KO anyway. No, okay, but you see how much I did. I'm expecting a Trick Room here from this Porygon, if I'm completely honest. Well, you didn't foul play. Hey, that's alright. That's not that much damage because Groudon's only technically a +2, but having Cherrim support puts him at +3. So foul play isn't the best for you, my man. Urshifu or Porygon. Do you have any flying types in the back? You have Charizard. Potential Charizard. We'll max Rockfall. I'm okay with that. Okay, so you didn't switch. Alright, so yeah, just heal up my Groudon Cherrim. Thank you, buddy. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that Urshifu. And now we get to see who your last mon is in the back. The reason we went for Max Rockfall over Max Quake is that I was afraid of him having that Charizard in the back. Just not 100% for sure what he has. You kind of have to play safely. Ice Beam comes out. We'll take it. Thanks for, I mean, the sand gives us a nice little defense boost. We get frozen though. Something I was saying that I wish, something that I did not want to happen. So definitely putting us at a disadvantage at the moment. He could have his legendary in the back. I feel like, so did he not bring his legendary? And it was Venusaur. Let me double check it. Just making sure. We KO'd Thundurus, we KO'd Urshifu. He did not bring Groudon. Okay, very, very interesting. Don't really necessarily think we need to set up a sunny day. I think as long as Fire Punch, as long as we fall out, we're fine. If we set up a sunny day with our Cherrim, we let that Venusaur become like Super Saiyan fast, you know, so we don't want that. Sludge Bomb will come out into Cherrim. We don't take it. Alright, so come on, Fire Punch. That's life, or Fire Punch will KO it. We fall out. Fantastic. Yes, okay. This is pretty much a game at this point. Groudon just cleaning up the game. And I think that Cherrim support, just getting Groudon, feeding him full HP as much as we can, just kind of sealed the deal against our opponent. We got a Milotic now against our opponent. He's been showing us Ice Beam. He showed us Foul Play. We know Trick Rooms on him, and we probably know Recovers on him. He can't do nothing to Milotic. Milotic has a Recover anyway. So my thing is, as long as we hit a Pressman's Blades plus a Muddy Water, we should win. I think, honestly, as long as we hit a Pressman's Blades, we should win. But that's nice little chip damage right there. Here comes Pressman's Blades. And that's game. Fantastic work, Milotic. Fantastic work, Groudon. Groudon pretty much got the KO on everything. Our opponent was very Groudon weak. Ironically, they had a Groudon on their team. I don't know what else to say about that, you know? But anyway, that's game one. We'll see how game two is. Well, if we win game two, it looks like we might be into Master Ball. And I know I didn't show you guys some of my practice battles I had the night before. But I just kind of wanted, I'm a little rusty still, you know? So I wanted to do a few practice battles, and I'm actually shocked how well we're doing. We'll see what our opponent is doing in this game. Zad VGC. Never heard of you, but that don't mean nothing. That really don't mean nothing. Incineroar, Kyogre, Kingdra, Kartana, Regilucky, and Tornadus. Okay, what can we do? He's definitely a rain team. And, you know, he's looking at our team like, it's Groudon versus Kyogre. I got the advantage type thing, you know, and he might be correct. You know, I hate to say it like that, but he might be correct in a way. Definitely think we lead Milotic and Incin here, right? He doesn't have yeah, he doesn't have anything that I'm worried about getting a Defiant boost or competitive boost in this scenario as well. I'm not too worried about that. But if he leads Incineroar, we're in a great spot, right? I do think we bring Groudon. And in this game, I think honestly Cherrim's not bad here. Cherrim is really nice. If we can get the sun up, win the weather war, Cherrim is fantastic in the late game, I feel like. Just having him to heal off any of our mons. Giving Incineroar a nice little attack boost as well could be really, really handy in winning this game. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, so Regieleki and Kingdra. Okay, so he didn't lead his Incineroar, which is okay. I still feel like we're in a decent or great spot. It doesn't look great until you realize that we have Max Quake on our Milotic, and of course we're going to go for it. We're also going to be fake outing that Regieleki, so Regieleki will be doing literally nothing. This could be, I mean honestly, he could be Dynamaxing his Regieleki, but I'm expecting Kingdra here? Yes, okay. So, as long as Regieleki didn't go for Protect, we should be fine. If he goes for Max Wormwind with Kingdra, he has to go for Max Geyser, I'm feeling, right? Because if he goes for Max Wormwind, you know, you're just giving me a competitive boost. Max Geyser, you will KO the Incin, and you get the rain up that way, and that might be something that definitely that's something that your team wants, right, is the rain. It does give my Milotic a special attack boost though as well. Ooh, okay. If I wanted to go for a Max Geyser and stuff. But that's a smart. But this Regieleki is Regieleki's not that bulky. So can he take a Max Quake? Incineroar does sadly go down. But we might be okay because we are getting a special defense boost. That we should still be fine. It does reveal life form as well. So that's great because that means it means he's pretty much committed to be offensive and that he's not going to be the most bulkiest. And I don't see Kingdra doing much to Milotic anyway. Now we can go out into Groudon, and I think that's the play because if anything, we get the sun back up on our side. We force him to go for Max Geyser again. You know, and you're like, well, is that the right play? It is, because we can either protect Groudon this turn, or we can switch Groudon out. If we protect Groudon, we probably activate his weakness policy. Can we do anything to Kingdra this turn? Or the next turns, you know? And Kingdra being Dynamax, the answer is no. So let's go out into Cherrim. What Cherrim now gives us the ability, though, if he happens to go into our Milotic with any special attacks, while we're out in the sun, okay, we're not in the sun no more, but as I was saying, if we're still in the sun, Milotic had that special defense boost. If we're not in the sun, this is still a great switch because we're not taking no damage with our Groudon, and this could potentially win us the weather war. So we'll see who you target. Cherrim will take the attack. Not very well, but we do take it. Max Quake will come out. What are we talking about? That's pretty decent chip damage on a Kyogre that definitely wants to go for Water Spout. It is a crit, but you take him when we can get him, right? You know? Alright, so definitely a Max Quake again. I think we just get our special defense up as much as we can. And I think honestly we just protect right here, and we should be fine. This will be the last turn of Dynamax. And with our special defense on our Milotic as high as it is, I'm not too worried about the Regilucky anymore. Like, I know we're taking a lot of damage. Do we live? Thank you. I know we're taking a lot of damage with our mons, but keep in mind that we should start rolling really fast here the next turn or two. Like, we should start getting our own KOs. Like, we're chipping that Kyogre. Yes, it's not the biggest chip in the world, but we are chipping. His team can't do much to us, to our Milotic. Unless, I guess, if he doubles into Milotic, but we're at +3 special defense. You showed us Kyogre, Kingdra, and Lucky. Who else do you potentially have in the back, right? It could be Kartana. More than likely, it's Tornadus. It could be Incin. That's why he ain't brought it out yet either. So, I mean, he has a few plays. But, Ice Beam, the Kingdra, and Helping Hand. This is where we start getting some damage on that Kingdra for sure. I'm not too worried about the Kyogre. I'm not really too worried about the Kingdra. Okay, so you go for Hurricane. Get the confusion? Really? Okay. Do we hit at least? Water Spout. I mean, we're tanking those attacks. Like, if that's what he's got on us, we're tanking them. Cherrim sadly will go down. But we hit ourselves in the confusion too. That's rough. Alright. We'll go out into Groudon. And we'll see what we can get done. I mean, I honestly feel like if we Muddy Water and Pressmas Blades, we could probably get both KOs. Hoping that we can live the Scald plus whatever the Kingdra wants to go for. That's a crit. Are you for real? I don't know if we live the Kingdra attack now though. Draco Meteor can miss. Please, you went to Milotic. Oh my man, I think you misplayed. As long as we hit our Pressmas Blades, I think we get both KOs here. Alright, Milotic, do not hit yourself. Please do not hit yourself. Thank you. I know your Muddy Water ain't doing much damage. That's fine. I just needed a little bit of chip damage. Do not miss your Pressmas Blades. Kingdra dodges. Really? At least we get rid of Kyogre, but Kingdra can't dodge. Kingdra cannot dodge that Pressmas Blades there. That's rough. Because he can easily go for that water attack. And he might want to go into Groudon right now. Regilucky. Regilucky. I feel like he's going to double into Milotic anyway. So do we actually just go Pressmas Blades and recover? That's a tough call. Because at first I was thinking we protect Groudon, but he might be calling that. He might be seeing what we want to do. So we're going to recover Pressmas Blades. Lucky goes for Protect. Alright. Kingdra goes for Hydro Pump, Hydro Miss. Nope. We take it. We do take it. What on earth? What are we on right now? Milotic snaps out of confusion. Look how bulky Groudon is. Granted, we're in the sun and Kingdra is like probably -1 thanks to that Draco Meteor he went to. But still, we're ruining this man's life. Because how he's playing, he has Ensign in the back, and he has to bring it out now. Oh, man. Yep, there's the Incineroar. Wow. Okay. Thanks for the competitive boost, too, by the way. It's definitely appreciative. Definitely a Muddy Water. I think that will definitely finish the Lucky for sure. The Incineroar should drop to it as well. There's nothing they can do. It's just, I mean, if you want to go for a fake out into our Groudon, be my guest, you know. Take him out. That's fine. What you got? Thunderbolt into my Milotic. As long as you don't crit, we live. We actually ate that pretty well. Alright.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Really? It's because of the sun. That sun. Oh no. I got overcarried. I knew the sun would eventually bite me in the butt. We got, oh man. I think we just have to go for it. I think we just have to go for it and hope that we take a Thunderbolt from this Lucky. Do we? We do not. I feel like we could have won that game. If I would have mud-shotted or even Ice Beamed into that Lucky, we get the KO there. There's nothing Incineroar could have done to us. Oh, man. That's a tough game, too. You hate to see it. But I'm going to call the episode here. If you guys did enjoy, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you guys feel about me being back. My voice to me, my voice feels 10 times better. And I'm glad to be back. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.